I have the perfect NFT of Gary Vee just for me. I got the positive porcupine.
I'm rolling.
Okay, keep it there. Today I'm at Lucas Oil Stadium. This is a football stadium where the Indianapolis Colts play. It's hard to say Indianapolis. You just want to say Indy. I am here for Gary Vee's conference. It is called VeeCon. Last year was year one of VeeCon and I went to it, but I got really, really sick and I didn't finish filming the whole video. So that's why you haven't seen a video. But this is year two. NFTs are not as popular anymore as they used to be. The prices on them have come down. I bought an NFT. I traded a car for it. I'm gonna show you how busy NFT V conference is on year two because I did go to year one. And then also, we're in this book, but we never got a signed copy. So I would like to get Gary Vaynerchuk to sign this book. And this is NFTs Are a Scam, NFTs Are a Future by Bobby Hundreds. This just dropped this week. Both of these guys are here today. Both of them are speaking. But in order to show you what it's like this year and to see the opening keynote and all the madness, here's what V Conference looked like last year. I bought an NFT. I traded a car for it. Today I'm at the world's largest in history NFT conference, VeeCon. What types of people actually go to an NFT conference? And that NFT that I bought or that I traded for is my ticket to get in. Is this thing gonna be like a huge bust or are there gonna be lots of people here? Am I gonna learn things, network with people? This one is actually at a football stadium. They're gonna use the entire stadium for 3 days. Check out this jacket. This is from one of my favorite NFT projects called the Atom Bomb Squad. And they collaborated with the NFL for the Super Bowl and made this super cool jacket that is way too cool for me to wear. But there's the date of the Super Bowl and it says the hundreds on it. I have lots of these bombs. It's my favorite project. The guy that created this jacket, created this NFT project, is speaking 3 times here. So hopefully we can find him. His name is Bobby Hundreds. But for now, this thing's about to kick off. Let's go see if we can find Gary Vee, see this conference and see what is an NFT conference like. Whether you like NFTs or not, I think this video is gonna be interesting. Let's go. Oh, look at that guy, look at his shirt. Oh, this is actually from Atom Bomb Squad.
Sir.
Do you have a V friend?
I do. I have the rare polar bear.
Rare polar bear. And then the other question, do you own any bombs from Atom Bomb Squad?
I do, I own 6.
6 bombs?
6 bombs.
That's a lot.
Yep.
Yes, this guy's awesome. Here we go. This is like a little exhibit area where we've got like toys of the characters. They started over there with Gary's like little tiny doodles that a lot of people are like, this is terrible art. This Fearless Fairy right there, the competitive clown. These are the actual original drawings that Gary did. Well, they're evolving. We're like 1 year into him making his original art and now he has version 2 where they're actual characters that you might see somewhere. A nice collectible, he sold some at Christie's, like 5 of his original drawings and they sold for like over $1 million, kind of crazy. So the evolution of Gary, his goal is to make it so that someday these are like bigger than Disney. Will he make it happen? I don't know, but I love the ambition and it's hard to bet against Gary Vee, he's super smart. So Jace, we just consigned all of our cards and they've figured out the prices and what's crazy is they know. This guy's been trading V-Friends one.
Crazy.
What would you say the total amount? If we sold all of them for the list price, which we won't, it'll be less and we won't sell all of them, but what do you think our merchandise is
Between 30 and 50 grand. I know that's broad, but from what it was over 30 grand.
30 to 50 grand in our cards of V-Friends that aren't even NFTs, but we're gonna sell some stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, we are coming down. We're gonna go down to the floor because in a few minutes, Pharrell is singing or just talking. I don't really know. There's a lot of big names that are at this thing. Snoop Dogg, Pharrell, Eva Longoria, Gary Vee, Bobby Hundreds. So this is the floor for the VeeCon. Gary just got off the stage and spoke. It is packed on the floor. There's even people like up in the stands. There's only a max of 10,000 tickets at this entire event, and it's impressive to see how many are actually here right now. How is Coinbase on here? That's awesome, they've got a bomb. I am impressed at 8 o'clock in the morning how many people are actually here for the beginning. All right, so we're in the Ledger Lounge right now. Bobby is about to speak.
You've done so much. And I feel like maybe the first time we connected was through Mike.
Check it out, we found Bobby right here. Bobby himself. This is Ben Hundreds. we're ready to go. You guys, you're
Ready.
speaking, like,
We're
right
ready.
now?
Yes.
Get mic'd up. Get out of
Yes.
here.
Yes.
Okay, so I told you I got this super exclusive jacket that you could only buy at the Super Bowl. Like this year, inside of the stadium. That's pretty much it. And I'm walking along and check out what I just found. Another Super Bowl jacket right here. This one is like the navy color, and then this one's the royal color. That's the only two colors they made. But I don't know how many they sold, but it wasn't very many because it was very, very exclusive. So it's pretty cool that we got another one here. And you are a Bored Ape.
Yep.
Do you have VeeFriends?
I have VeeFriends, Bored Apes.
And then you have 50 atom bombs. Dude, this guy's killing it in the NFT space. This is so fun meeting people here. Like this guy right here.
What's up, guys?
This is Sasha. He has a podcast, and I would say, I'm just gonna say it, it's the best vlogging channel of any sports card person. So, anyway.
Excited to be here. It's gonna be a dope week.
I've been watching him long enough that he had a beard, and then he shaved his beard off, and now it's grown back to that. Like, that's how long I've been watching his card stuff. So a lot of things that I learned from channels, from people like Sasha. He's got cards here that are like hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of cards, but he doesn't have any VeeFriends cards, so I think he needs to get some of those. And here we go, another shirt. Check out what's on the front of this thing. Atom Bomb Squad hoodie.
My bomb.
His bomb, that's your bomb. You have
red sticker of that one too, so I got double royalties.
Oh my, so yeah, if you have a red sticker on your NFT, you get royalties whenever somebody buys the clothes with your thing on it. So he gets tons of royalties for that one. That's pretty good. So yeah, we're just meeting lots of people. I just keep walking and finding cool people. It's like we're all part of this weird community. Some call NFTs a cult. I kind of get that vibe a little bit because everybody's so nice to each other. Check out that mustache. That's legit.
My great hope for this weekend is what happens to you is what happened to me when I started to go to conferences in Web 2. But I started to go to these conferences and I heard things I'd never heard before. Conversations I'd never heard before. And it really changed the course of my life. VeeCon!
Got my ticket right here. We are in. Okay, just like last year, I have walked down very many steps to get to the floor of an NFL football stadium. Last year, maybe it's because I was sick, but those stairs felt really, really hard to go up and down. We need to go find where the keynote is. Looks like the floor where all the companies that are like sponsoring the event are. We've got a hat company over here, Lids, and just a few companies that Gary Vaynerchuk with VaynerMedia works with. So, all right, let's go see the keynote. See how many people are here. Listen to Gary talk. Oh, there we go. Got a good crowd. Everybody holding up their phones to get Gary.
First, I just want to thank everybody for being here. I'm so excited about 2023. By show of clapping, how many people is it your first VeeCon? Clap it up.
To the Gary Vee keynote. We also listened to Jesse. I don't even know what his Instagram is, but the guy is super motivational. So that's one of the best things about coming to a Gary Vee conference is that you're gonna get out of it some really positive things that are gonna help you in whatever area of life. This is the part of the day where we go down the rainbow slide. Okay? Woo! Yeah, that's way better than walking down the stairs. A little potato sack racing. Why can't I say potato sack? So this is the part where we go find where Bobby's speaking. There's side stages everywhere. And last year, the rooms were a lot smaller and they were packed. They were full of people. But also, to be fair, this space of the side room is way bigger than it was last year. So we'll see how this fills up. I'm just a nerd and might as well get a close-up seat. We've got, about 40 minutes until the talk starts. We're underneath the football stadium right now. It's starting to fill in here for about 5 minutes before. Still a lot of empty seats, but it is filling up. Like there's a pretty big crowd coming in. The question is, should we ask a question? I feel like I have to. Like we're sitting right here next to the microphone. I should probably stand up and ask a question. I gotta think of something. What's something smart I can say?
Yeah, it's all good. All right, guys. Have fun.
I believe that you can sustain and survive through so many cycles. The reality is that especially in fashion and art, anything that is based on culture, it's very finicky as far as
that we work with, whether it's talent or whether it's a brand.
That it could really enhance the experience is the key.
They initially said no, but you were able to get over the hump and get a yes.
They did a great job. No questions from the crowd, which is good. We want to hear them speak. A lot of people like plug their own thing on there, but we're not going to do that. So now the crowd is going up there. We got to go. We got to go to a signature booth. The goal is to get to the booth to get an autograph in the book, and we'll say hi to Bobby there. And to be fair, like Bobby does know who I am. We're friends in a way, I would say, but he's friends with everybody. He's all about that. That's how he's built his brand. The line is definitely growing.
Maybe you want on the book?
Yeah.
That's the spot. Why do you get the Sharpie?
Because I'm special.
Question mark. Question mark.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's a nice shirt. Chinatown, hundreds. There's a lot of people wearing the hundreds clothes from like last 20 years of them having clothing. They usually only make clothes once and then that's it. And Bobby is here. Bobby talked about people that get tattoos. Travis Scott, the rapper, has a tattoo of a bomb. Check this out. Boom. There is a bomb tattoo. All right, what's the plan? You gonna have Bobby sign your tattoo today?
I'm gonna have Bobby sign the tattoo, and the tattoo was done at Black Spot Tattoo Company in Lufkin, Texas.
Oh, there you go. There's the plug. Oh, there we go.
And Gary signed it last night.
Yes.
Sign your tattoo.
Yeah, check this guy out.
This guy, you can't just sneak up on me.
Oh, what? Yes.
When did you get that tattoo?
When Adam Bob scored me mouth.
This is hilarious. Look at this guy. All right.
Hi, bud.
Good to see you. Good to see you. Okay, so here's the deal. I got this book in the mail for free from Bobby and the Atom Bomb Squad.
Yes.
You're all out here, but Ben has a tattoo on his leg. Take my book, sign it. Bobby, I'm going to buy another book, and I'm going to actually buy one, and then you can sign that one. Deal? All right. All right, Ben, that's your book.
Thank you so much.
Doesn't have to be what's inside, though.
I didn't know that. I appreciate it.
Yeah, you're welcome, dude.
And I was like,
Thoughts on the conference or NFT in general, difference between this year and last year?
Well, yeah. I mean, look, the market is different in terms of trading volume, trading activity, and especially mainstream hype. But this year, I'm a lot more bullish than I was a year ago. Last year was more fraught, more nervous energy. People were maybe doing it for reasons that had nothing to do with why I was doing NFTs. And so I love that the real builders are still here. There are people in the background who just put their head down and just continue to build brands and projects like us and Atom Bomb Squad through the hundreds.
I love it. And I feel the same way. Like Gary Vee fans are awesome.
Yeah.
It's Vee friends. They're all friends. It's all about community. And I think the community is a little more authentic this year because it is people that aren't just here to flip and to make money and to do some gambling. They're here to collect. They're here because they love people like Gary. They love people like Bobby and a lot of the other speakers. So I don't know. It feels nice. It's a community. It's a little bit smaller of number of people here, but there's a lot of love between the people here. So, all right. Okay.
Thanks,
Bobby's got an important thing. He's going to sign autographs. I'll get a book sometime, but all right.
Thanks, Bobby.
Woo. That was a little stressful, I gotta be honest, because there's a big old line of people. I know I'm a YouTuber. I still don't like to be disrespectful to the other people that are waiting in line and take more time than I need. Whew. Okay, we have a couple of hours and then we're gonna meet with Gary. I have the book that we are in and I've gotta get him to sign it. I've already gotten one of those goals accomplished. I got one of my books signed, but I don't have it anymore. Will I get this one signed, number one, and then number two, will I take it home with me or give it away to somebody? I don't know, we'll see. The wizard trading crypto
wizards.
as he walks around from his iPad. All right, this is the moment. I've got the book, crushing it right here. There's Gary. This is the Gary Vee meetup station. Last year, you just had to stand in line. People were waiting for hours. So I love what Gary did this year. He's like, you know what? Go into the app. It's like a 15-minute window. And then people come and line up. It's truly impressive how many people he talks to. It's amazing that by the end of this conference that he even has a voice and he's delivering a mega keynote Saturday night.
What's happening?
Hi. Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. Doing great? Dude, awesome conference. You're killing it.
You such the best summer, GB.
Oh, you're so
I'm gonna
nice.
see you get involved. It makes me smile.
I appreciate
You're a
it.
good dude. You're a good dude.
I appreciate it. You're the best. I got a favor.
I'm happy to.
We're in this book.
Yes.
But we don't have a signed one anymore. I'm like, you gotta get this. This is like an epicness. So we went to Barnes & Noble, got one. There we go. There we go. All right, it's done. All right, I got a picture of you, Grant. Woo! We did it. I had a few questions I wanted to ask him, but you see this line? And then he threw me off guard because he started saying nice things to me. He's like, I always appreciate you. You always have the most positive energy. And I appreciate that. Like, that's really nice. And fun fact that I don't think he realizes, I have a positive porcupine. I have the perfect NFT of Gary Vee just for me. I got the positive porcupine.
Let's get on stage.
Can we do that?
Let's get on stage.
Okay, this is Nick.
Let's get on stage. Come on.
I asked him if we could close out the video on the stage, and he's like, let's make it happen. We got my friend D-Rock over here. He is the man behind Gary Vee's YouTube empire. There he is. We literally had to get the CEO of VeeFriends to get us up on stage.
Gary's the CEO.
Oh, you're the
Appreciate it,
president?
yes.
Okay, we got the president. Dude, thank you. Awesome. Okay. Yeah, we're going on stage. Thanks, Nick. We'll be quick. Okay. All right. We stuck on stage. We have 3 minutes. Check out behind us. Mission accomplished. We got the book signed by the man Gary Vee. Overall, I would say if you are considering VeeCon, next year is the last of the 3 years that were promised based off of the original NFT drop. No matter what you're into, like, I feel like you're going to learn and grow from the different things that are said. The speakers are motivational, inspirational. It goes in line with like the whole ethos of what Gary Vee's trying to do with VeeFriends. Everybody here is nice to each other. They talk to each other. You walk around, people are introducing themselves to other people that they've never met before, becoming friends. Gary wants us to be like, you're VeeFriends. You guys are all friends. I hope that in some sense, this lives on beyond year 3. So we know that for sure. I really enjoyed VeeCon year 1 and 2. I think I enjoyed 2 a little bit more because personally I wasn't as sick. If you want to go to VeeCon, I definitely recommend it. I think for a lot of different areas of your life, there are things you can learn and you can grow from, and you meet some cool people and make new friends. And I know a lot of people are like, oh, NFTs are the devil. We don't love NFTs. That's okay. You don't have to love NFTs to come to this. It is a strange technology. It's new. And I'd recommend that you go and read Bobby Huntert's book on NFTs are a scam and NFTs are the future. And he kind of lays out everything from both sides of it with experts talking about it, whether the good things about it and the bad things about it. We're gonna exit stage right. Because somebody's speaking in 10 minutes, 24 seconds, but that was really nice of them to let us come up here on the stage for a few minutes. This year was just as good or better than last year, even though maybe there's not as many people here. They're figuring out how to make VeeCon killer every single year. I didn't get paid to come here or anything. They did give me a ticket for one of my employees. Grant is awesome. Grant's been working with us since like January, and it's been really good to have him around. He's super smart. He has his own YouTube channel that he's done for years. He hit us up through an email saying, hey, I have some ideas for what's inside. And I was like, hey, you're pretty good. You're a fan. You do your own YouTube thing. Do you want to come work for us for a little bit, do an internship? So he's been working with us. This is his last week. And this is the last trip he's going on, is here to VeeCon. But something a little awkward is a lot of people like Gary that haven't seen Lincoln since he was like really young, they might think that Grant is the grown-up Lincoln. He does have a younger face and we're both the same height. Like, you could think that maybe he's my son in a way if you knew who Lincoln was. And so at the end, after Grant was filming, I was like, hey Grant, let me get your picture with Gary. He goes up there and Gary kind of looks at him but doesn't really know. He totally thought he was Lincoln, but it was super awkward. So Gary, if you watch this, this is Grant. You're introduced to Grant. This is not Lincoln. If it was Lincoln, it would be a different conversation. And sorry for the awkwardness during that moment. That's on me, bad communicator in the moment. And we'll have you meet Lincoln at some point here. He's just back home golfing right now.
And so I want everyone to be as loud as humanly possible for each other right now. And I want to keep that going.
And if you're watching, I'm gonna get you the picture. I took a picture of you with Bobby. Enjoy the book. The community's great. Why can't I say potato sack? I don't know.